Why do you feel like you need to plan your gaming sessions? So, I've been thinking a lot about gaming lately. And by thinking a lot, I mean I've spent way too many hours in front of my console or computer. But hey, someone's gotta do it, right? And lately, I've been wondering, why do we, as gamers, always feel like we need a plan? Because, there's a lot of pressure to be productive with our time, to optimize every second. But is that really the best way to enjoy gaming? I mean, think about it. When was the last time you just jumped into a game without any expectations? Just hit play and went wherever the game took you. No agenda, no checklist, no must complete all the side quests or I need to unlock this achievement. Just raw, unfiltered fun. So yeah, that's right. I'm talking about gaming without a plan. Now, I get it. There's a certain comfort in structure. I'm guilty of it myself. I've caught myself making lists, creating strategies, and planning out my gaming sessions as if I'm about to execute some sort of high-stakes mission. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Me and many others think to themselves, alright, today I'm going to finish this level, get all the collectibles, and unlock that special ending. It's all about the efficiency, baby. And I'll say this, I've had some great gaming sessions this way, but at the same time, I've started to realize something. Gaming isn't always about getting the best possible outcome or optimizing every minute. Sometimes, the most fun you can have is just playing without a plan. There's a strange freedom to it. Imagine booting up Skyrim, for example. You could follow the main questline, sure. Or you could take a random detour into a cave and see what happens. Maybe you stumble across a dragon or a hidden treasure chest. Maybe you'll end up in a random town, causing chaos or trading with the local merchants until you've got a full inventory of cheese wheels. There's no wrong or right way to enjoy a game, and that's kind of the beauty of it. You don't always need a clear objective. Sometimes it's enough to simply wander, explore and see what unfolds. This is especially true in games with open worlds. Think games like Minecraft, GTA 5 or No Man's Sky. You can follow the missions and the objectives, sure. But what happens when you toss all that out the window? When you decide today that you're just going to run around and see what happens? The unpredictable nature of these games is what makes them so enjoyable. There's a unique sense of discovery that comes when you let go of the pressure to complete everything and just embrace whatever the game throws your way. But here's the thing, it's not just about the freedom, it's about the joy of being surprised. Gaming at its core is about fun, right? And sometimes the most fun moments come when you don't exactly know what's coming next. I mean, how many times have you accidentally stumbled upon an Easter egg or a hidden mechanic in a game that you weren't even trying to find? These are the moments that make gaming special, the ones that remind you, yeah, maybe it's okay to just not plan everything out. Take Tears of the Kingdom, for example. You can meticulously plan every encounter, every shine, and every ingredient to craft a perfect meal for Link. Or you can just hop on your horse right through a forest and get ambushed by a bunch of bokoblins. It's spontaneous, unpredictable, and absolutely hilarious when you find yourself in a sticky situation you didn't see coming. And there's joy in this chaos. And more importantly, there's no need for a step-by-step guide to enjoy it. Sometimes just letting the game happen to you is the best kind of experience. But let's be honest, gaming without a plan isn't just about chaos and surprises. It's also about taking a break. A lot of us play games to unwind, to escape the stress of the real world. And we don't need a game to give us another task or another set of objectives. Sometimes we just need to play for the sake of playing. It's about unstructured fun. No agenda, no checklist, just pure enjoyment. Think about the days when you were younger. You didn't need a plan to enjoy a game. You didn't have to know every single thing about the game or try to 100% complete it. Super Mario 64, for example. As kids, most of us didn't have a strategy for going after every power star. We didn't need a walkthrough or a guide. We just explored the castle, ran around, and had fun with whatever we found. That's something I think a lot of us miss as we get older, when gaming starts to feel less like a form of fun and relaxation. But here's the catch: gaming without a plan doesn't mean aimlessly wandering around with no purpose. It's about letting go of expectations. It's about giving yourself permission to enjoy the game on your own terms. In this world of constant content, endless updates and achievement tracking, we sometimes forget that it's okay to just play for the sake of playing. No need for 10 hours of research before you dive in. No need to check the best route or the perfect build for your character. Sometimes you just need to sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Another bonus of gaming without a plan is actually enjoying the little things. You know, these moments that are easily overlooked when you're hyper-focused on accomplishing something. Maybe you take a detour in Red Dead Redemption 2 and end up sitting by a campfire, watching the sunset and listening to the birds chirp. It's serene, it's beautiful, it's a moment you might have missed if you were to focus on hunting down the next legendary animal. Gaming without a plan isn't just limited to single-player adventures. It can work in multiplayer games too. Now, I know what you're thinking. Multiplayer? But there's competition, there's need to win. And sure, winning is great, but think about those moments when you're just playing with friends, goofing around. Maybe you're playing Fortnite, but instead of going for every victory royale, you're just seeing how long you can survive by just building the silliest, most outrageous structures. Or maybe in Rocket League, you and your best friends decide to try and score with only bicycle kicks. Is it a strategy for winning? Absolutely not. But is it fun? Most definitely. Sometimes we forget that multiplayer games are about connection. They're not just about grinding for rank or achievement points. The best memories often come from the most spontaneous, unplanned moments. When you're laughing so hard you almost forget you're playing a game at all. Gaming with friends is supposed to be fun, right? It doesn't need a strategy session beforehand. Sometimes the unplanned chaos of a group of friends just being goofy together creates the most memorable moments. You don't need to win every time to feel like you had a great time. And let's talk about how we experience the story in games. Look at The Witcher 3 or Assassin's Creed. We tend up to get caught in every main quest and side activities, trying to 100% complete every single thing. But think about how many rich and compelling stories you might miss if you're constantly chasing markers on a map or rushing to find missions. What if you just let yourself enjoy the world for what it is? Explore at your own pace, wander through the world and interact with it without feeling like you're under pressure. Often it's the little conversations with NPCs or the off-the-beaten path encounters that end up being some of the most rewarding moments. And that sense of discovery without a checklist is where the magic lies. And finally, let's remember that gaming is supposed to be a hobby, a way to unwind and disconnect. If you're spending your free time stressing about being the best, hitting every target, or completing every side quest, are you really relaxing? Sometimes we need to give ourselves permission to not be perfect. Perfection isn't the goal. It's enjoyment, relaxation, and the ability to just be in the moment. The world is already full of structure and to-do lists. When we sit down to game, let it be an escape, a time where we can shed the weight off of our overplanned life. Because sometimes the best experience comes from the moments we didn't plan at all. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this one, maybe you like my next one. And as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, donate, master